Hello, my dear students. Welcome again in my channel. Let's study with Madam Sir. Students, in our complete series of English grammar, today we are going to read a very important topic of English grammar, that is subject verb agreement. Students, what is subject verb agreement? Student, verb must be according to the number and portion of the subject. That is what? That is subject verb agreement. That verb must be according to the number and portion of the subject. So we are going to read 15 rules of subject verb agreement. Rule number 1. A verb must agree with its subject in number and portion. It means here, student, that a verb must be according to the number and portion of the subject. For example, number 1. They go to market. Here what is the subject, student? They. So according to they here, they is which number? Plural number. Which person? Third person. So according to third person plural number, there must be go. Go is correct here. Plural, because go is what? Go is plural verb. Now second example, she goes to market. Here student, what is she? She is third person singular number. So according to tenses, we all know that third person singular number in present tense, it takes verb singular number. So here goes is what? Verb singular number. Now number third, student, a lot of students have come. Here what is the subject? A lot of students, that is plural. That's why here have is correct one. Now number 4, the quality of the apples is quite good. Here student, this is the structure of noun plus of plus noun, means noun plus preposition plus noun. So here the subject is what? The quality. So according to the quality, here the verb must be singular. So here is correct one. So student, in rule number 1 we have got that a verb must agree with its number and portion. If the subject is in plural number, so verb must be plural. If the subject is in singular number, then the verb must be singular. And it must be according to the number also. Now rule number 2. Two or more nouns joined by and take a plural verb. Students, two or more nouns joined by and take a plural verb. For example, number 1, two and two, two and two. Here there are two subject, two and two, and they are joined by what? And. So here the verb must be plural. So here make is plural verb. Fire and water, two noun, add with and. So here do is what? Plural verb. Next one, student, he and I, two singular pronoun and joined with and. So it again here, student, plural verb are. Now next one, gold and silver, two noun joined with and. So here plural verb are is correct one. So student, in this rule we have read here that when two or more noun joined by and, then we must have a plural verb. Rule number 3. If two subjects suggest only one idea or refer to the same person or thing, the verb is singular. Students, here if two subject suggest only one idea or refer to the same person or thing, the verb is singular. Here student, two subject joined with and, but if it gives us one idea, singular idea, then it is in singular number. The verb must be in singular. For example, student, bread and butter. Bread and butter gives one idea because they always use together. So here is correct one. Time and tide always comes together, time and tide. So wets, singular verb, correct. Rice and curry always written together, eaten together. So is singular verb, correct. Horse and carriage always comes together, used together. So here singular verb is correct. So student, we have got here that if two singular subject suggest only one idea refer to the same person or thing, the verb is singular. Now student, rule number 4. The word either, neither, each, everyone, many, a. Take a singular verb. When the sentence starts with each, every, either, neither, many, a, then verb must be singular one. For example, many a boy, many a boys, many a boys neglect his studies. Many a boys neglect his studies. So what is neglect here, student? Neglect is singular verb. Either of the two shirts shoots me. Here student, the sentence starts with either. That's why here there is shoots. That is what? Singular verb. Each of the pilgrims tells the same story. So here what is tells here? Singular verb, and the sentence starts with each. Next one, everyone in the crowd is wearing a cap. Sentence starts with everyone, and that's why there is singular verb, that is. So student, we have got here that when there is either, neither, each, everyone, many a, then we take a singular verb. Whether the plural nouns are attached with it, but even if we are using singular verb. For example, here boys is plural, shirts plural, pilgrims plural, crowd plural. But even if the verb is singular here. Rule number 5, students. What is rule number 5? Two subjects joined by, with, as well as, etc. take a verb that agree with the first subject. What is the rule, student? When two subjects join with and as well as, then verb must be according to the first subject. So what is the first subject in first sentence? The teacher. In second sentence, I. In third sentence, the captain. And in fourth sentence, justice. So student, here the verb of the sentence must be according to the first subject. So what is the first subject in first sentence? The teacher. So according to the teacher, is correct. First sentence in second sentence, I. So am is correct. Third sentence, the captain. That's why is correct. Fourth sentence, justice. That's why allows is correct one, singular. The teacher. So according to teacher, is correct. I, for I am is correct. The captain is correct. Justice, allows is correct one. So student, we have got here rule number 5, that when two subjects join by, with, joined by, with and as well as, then a verb that agree with the first subject only. Now rule number 6. Two or more singular subject connected by or nor, or and nor. When two or more singular subject, two or more singular subject connected by or nor, take a singular verb. For example, neither food nor water. food and water. Both are singular, and that's why the verb is singular was. Either the cat or the dog. Both are singular subject connected with or. That's why the singular verb has is correct. Are joy or sorrow. Joy or sorrow connected by or. So here singular verb is correct one. So student, we have got here that when two or more singular subject connected by or nor. So we must have singular verb. Rule number 7. When one of the subject joined by or nor. When one of the subject joined by or nor is plural. Student, this is connected with the last rule we have read. But here there is one difference, that if one subject is plural, then the verb must be plural and placed near the plural subject. Means the plural subject must be near the verb, and it must be plural. The verb must be plural and it must be placed written near the verb. For example, his student, in the first sentence there are two subjects. The principal is singular, the boys plural. In second sentence, you singular, your parents plural. Third sentence, leader singular, his supporters plural. So the plural one is written near the verb. That's why here according to the boys, R is correct one. Your parents have plural correct one. His supporters plural, R is correct. And all the plural subject, all the three plural, the boys, your parents and his supporters are written near the verb. So student, we have got here that if two subjects joined by or nor is plural, the verb must be plural and placed near the plural subject. Now rule number 8. Students, when the subject joined by or nor are of different person. Now it is again connected with the last rule. Of different person, student, connected by or nor, but different person, the verb must agree with the nearer one, nearer or nearest one. So for example, either or. And what is the subject here, student? He, third person, and I, first person. Second sentence, you, second person, he, third person. Third example, student. Third example, mother, third person, her children, third person singular number, and her children, third person plural number. So what we got here? The verb must be the nearest one, according to the nearest one. So here I is the nearest subject, that's why have is correct. Here second example, student, he is the nearest, that's why is correct. Third one, her children is the nearest subject, that's why R is correct one. So we have got the rule here that when the subject joined by or nor are of different person, the verb must agree with the nearest one. Now students, rule number 9. Two noun qualified by each, every, even though connected by and, need a singular verb. Student, the rule is here very simple, that if two noun qualified by each or every and if they are connected by and, need a singular subject. For example, each boy, each girl, every boy, every girl, each male, each female. So here we have got that in first example, both the noun qualified by each word. So we have and connected with and. All the three sentences connected with and. So we have here, student, singular verb. In first sentence, is singular. Second sentence, was is singular. Third sentence, has is singular. So we have got here that when two noun qualified by each or every, even though connected by and, need a singular verb. Now rule number 10. Some noun plural in form. Some noun plural in form, but singular in meaning take a singular verb. For example, students, the rule is very important here that some noun plural in form but singular in meaning. Their meaning are singular. That's why they take singular verb. For example, the wages of Sheen is death. Here, student, noun plus of plus noun. So here the main subject is here the verb according to the first noun. So what is the first noun? Wages. Wages is, it's in form it is plural, but even if it takes what? Singular subject, that's why is correct one. Next one, news. This news in form it is plural, but it takes what? Singular verb. Politics, in form it is plural, that is s at the end, but it takes singular verb, that is. Mathematics, here student, in form it is plural, but it takes singular verb is. So student, we have got that some noun plural in form but singular in meaning, because their meaning are singular. Here wages meaning singular, news, politics and mathematics, all meaning is singular here. That's why it takes singular verb. Students, rule number 11. None, N-O-N-E, none. Though singular, none is singular, commonly takes a plural verb. Commonly takes a plural verb. For example, student, none of the calves are healthy and strong. So there is none of the calves, that's why here are. None are so deaf as those who refuse to hear. Starts with none, that's why here are is correct one. Rule number 12. Students, what is rule number 12? A collective noun takes a singular verb when it is thought as one whole. Collective noun takes a singular verb when it is thought as a one whole, but plural when the individual are thought of. So with the help of example, make it clear, student. Example number 1. The committee has sent its report. So the committee is taken as a whole, that's why singular subject. The jury has given a right decision. Jury has taken as a whole here, that's why has is correct. Now third example, the jury were divided in their opinion. So student, jury, here the jury were divided. So it means here that in jury how many persons are, they are divided. So it is individual thought here, that's why plural verb were is correct one. Now fourth example, the mob has become violent. So the mob as a whole is used here, that's why has is singular verb is correct one. So student, the rule we have got that collective noun when it indicate one whole, then singular subject, when it indicate individual, then plural verb. Now rule number 13. When a plural shows a definite quantity or amount. Student, when a plural subject shows a definite quantity or amount, the verb is generally singular. For example, 10 rupees, it is plural. Here the subject is plural, but it indicates a definite amount. And what is the definite amount? 10 rupees. So here singular verb is correct. 3 parts of the business. So again 3 parts of the business. Here it indicates a definite amount, and that's why here is correct. 20 kilometers. Again it indicates a definite meter, that's why definite distance, that's why is correct. 2/3 of the city. Here student, 2/3 of the city, again it indicates a definite amount, that's why age is correct. So here student, we have got that when a plural subject indicate a definite quantity or amount, the verb must be singular. Now student, rule number 14. A plural noun which is the name of a country, state or the title of a book. The name of a country or state or the title of the book, and if it is plural, in form it is plural, but it takes which verb? It takes singular verb. For example, the United States. Here student, the United States, here it is the name of a country. It is written in plural, but even if it takes singular verb is. The Arabian Nights, this is the name of a book. So it takes what? Singular verb, contains. Great Expectation is a novel by Charles Dickens. Here student, this Great Expectation is a novel. That's why age is singular verb, it's correct. So we got here student that a plural noun which is the name of a country or state or the title of the book is followed by a singular verb. Now, rule number 15. Students, a relative pronoun must agree with its antecedent in gender, number and person. A relative pronoun must agree with its antecedent in gender, number and person. So student, first here with the help of example get it clear that what is relative pronoun here. So in the first sentence, who is relative pronoun, third sentence, who is relative pronoun, and third sentence, who is relative pronoun. And what is the antecedent? So before relative pronoun, the pronoun is here antecedent. The word is antecedent. So in the first sentence, you is antecedent. Second sentence, I is antecedent. Third sentence, they antecedent. So the verb must be according to the antecedent. So according to you, are is correct one. According to I, am is correct one. According to they, break is plural verb, that is correct one. It is you who are to be blamed. So according to you, are is correct. It is I who am innocent. So according to I, am is correct. It is they who break the rule. So according to they, break is the correct verb here. So student, we have read 15 rules of subject verb agreement. Thank you student for watching the video. Like my channel, subscribe it and share it with your friends and relatives. Thank you once again.